with G. Scott.
13-year NFL career, Super Bowl champion on arguably the greatest defense that's ever been assembled on the NFL field. Brandon Mebane, Bang, what's good, my boy?
I had nothing, man. Shoot, had a pretty interesting weekend. It was pretty dope. How you doing?
I'm good. Well, shoot. Let's start off with the weekend. I do want to ask you some Seahawks question, but did I see you go back to Cal?
Oh yeah. We went back to the big game and we beat Stanford, and that was it was a pretty exciting weekend. It was pretty dope.
Yeah, cool. Well, I saw you were there. Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Jackson, Marshawn Lynch. Talk to us. Tell us what happened.
Well, I mean, I wasn't big time enough to be put in the suite. All those dudes you named, except for me, was put in the suite.
Now, wait. Now, let me ask you a question. So these are the things that we fans don't see. Can I ask you something straight up?
What's up?
Do sometimes when, we're coming back and then some players get to go to the suite and some players got to sit in the stands, do sometimes people be in their feelings?
You know what? I didn't really ask too many people, but I noticed when I kept walking, the higher I went up the stands, my legs started wobbling. I'm like, dude, I'm losing my balance in my legs. What's going on?
Right. So you got? Did you go on the field? Was you on the field with Marshawn and them, or what?
Yeah, we went on the field and they recognized our team back in 2004, and head coach there was recognizing him also too. And it was interesting, man. I tried to get a selfie with Marshawn. He was like, "Watch out, blood! I'm gonna hit you in your chin. Get out of here, blood!" You know.
Marshawn big timed you for a selfie?
No, because I know Marshawn don't like selfies. He don't do selfies, so I was messing with him. I was like, "Let's selfie," and he was like, "Watch out!" It was funny though, man. It was real fun. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I ain't never seen Marshawn no selfies. That's a good point.
No, he don't do those, and I knew that. But
right.
The other, all our teammates we played with back in the day, they was like, "Yeah, man," they didn't know.
Hey, Bang, the Seahawks are getting ready to travel to play against the Jets. Their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, is a former teammate of yours.
Yeah, he was there too.
What was Aaron Rodgers like at Cal?
Aaron was quiet, man. He was quiet. He wasn't like super duper vocal. I always wanted to know, like, I was like, dang, like when used to watch him on TV, he'd be like, dang, why is he so good in 2-minute drill? But we used to start off our practice doing 2-minute drill. I think it was Monday and Tuesday. I think we did Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That was like the first thing we did. We did 2-minute drill, and he used to walk down the field like he was just cutting a piece of butter in the kitchen.
Oh, he was good?
And I was like, oh, I remember that. I understand it. Yeah. So that's it started from back then.
So you saw he was good in college, huh?
Yeah. So we all kind of felt like we was like good, but when it came to like the NFL draft, I think the NFL scouts and NFL like personnel people, they didn't believe we were good. So you didn't see us go as high in the draft like we would have, seeing our careers play out in the NFL. Everybody was like, dang, man, them dudes really could play football. But it was one of those things at our school that Cal traditionally is not like a major powerhouse football school. Mm-hmm. It's the number one academic school, public university. But as far as like, with football, it's not like, Ohio State or USC, UCLA, Oregon or Washington. It's not like that, but it has a lot of potential to be like those schools. But, we got a lot of catching up to do.
If we had a geography contest or a math contest or some kind of school contest, who would win between Cal and Stanford? You and Marshawn versus Doug Baldwin and Richard Sherman. Who would win?
Oh, that's easy. Me and Marshawn. Easy, hands down. Easy.
All right, man. Let's get to some Seahawk football. Man, look here, man. Shocking the world, baby. The Seahawks right now, 6-5, first place in the division, third in the NFC. And I want to talk about a couple things. Let's go back to what you said early on. And I want to bring it up because I want you to tell us again why you said that. Because when the Seahawks were struggling, and I think when we fans see our team struggling, we get rid of this person, get rid of this person, get them out of here, all that. You kept telling us, hey, chill. It is not talent. The Seahawks have talent. Why did you say that, and what did you see?
Well, I seen the movement. I could see, like I said, I could see the little small things, the lateral movement, the hand placement. To me, it really just came down to like, dang, give Geno, let's say like 3 extra seconds, 2 extra seconds, right? By adding 1 or 2 more guys in the protection. Because if you look at, okay, like I said, I always go back to this. I'm not huge on numbers, but let's go look at numbers. Team-wise, I'm big on team numbers, right? If you look at the passing yards of Geno, he was like, I don't know if he's leading now.
But he was leading at one point.
The NFL
he's leading right now.
Yards.
Leading right now.
Okay. If you give him more protection, imagine what he really can do with scoring the football or scoring, touchdowns or whatever, right? I was just saying this. Football, you got to go back to just the basic core foundations of football. What is football? Football is a sport where individual accolades are going to happen. But at the end of the day, those individual accolades don't happen unless you play a team game. And football is the ultimate team game. You need each other. It's going to be guys that get their credit. It's going to be guys that get some credit, and it's going to be guys that don't get credit at all. And that's just what it is. It's just life.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you called it on that. Right now, it seems like the Seahawks defensively have gotten a lot better. First, I think 8 games of the season. You know what I'm saying? First 8 games of the season, these dudes were giving up 148 yards rushing, right? It was not good. Right now, the last 3 games, they are giving up, I believe, 82 yards rushing to the point where they're like, they've gotten way better. What's some of the reasons? Like you watched his defense. You've seen a lot of them. What's been the biggest change that you see from these boys getting busy?
I think that one of the biggest changes I done seen is just little small things, little small detail things. Alignment. It's the alignment, the communication, hand placements, not having 2 guys in one gap. You'll see that here and there. And, just understanding like where your teammate's going to be, looking at the running back shoulders, obviously, stuff like that. And just understanding what the opponents, how they're trying to attack you and why they're trying to attack you and what do they see. Because they all are attacking Seattle pretty much the same way. Only thing that people do differently is sometimes they might bring in an extra old lineman. They might do a mass shift where they shift 2 tight ends. Or they might motion them back. They might get up under the center. But it all comes down to the same type of runs. They just run it in a different way, and they just try to just mess with your mind. Just try to play Jedi mind tricks, as we all remember.
Right now, the Seahawks, I told you they travel on the road to play the Jets. As a matter of fact, 3 of their next 4 games are on the road. What kind of mindset?
What's the teams?
Let's see. We got the Jets. Then you have the Arizona. Then you have Green Bay. Then you have the Rams. Oh, Minnesota. Okay. So you got the Jets. You got the Cardinals again. You got Green Bay. And you got the Vikings. Ooh-wee. What's the mindset? what's the mind? How are you thinking right now?
And all those are away games.
One of them is at home against Green Bay.
Okay. Whether it's home or away, all those are, I'll say those are tough games. Because, for one, the Jets are fighting for playoffs. The Rams fighting for playoffs. Cardinals is fighting for playoffs. None of the teams that you named, the Vikings, they pretty much, you can almost say they are in the playoffs. So all these teams, none of these teams have they just X'd out their season. It's over. Mm-hmm. All these games are going to be tough games. Pretty much you got to get your mind right.
Yeah. So you're saying, so your mind, and so what are some things? We're going into November. End of November, right. We're actually getting ready to go into December. When you say you got to get your mind right, are there things that you guys maybe cut out? Like, I don't go out no more. I'm not drinking no more. Are there some things that you can tell us and share with us where guys be like, yeah, they stopped doing this, stop doing that?
I tell you from a football perspective what Seattle needs to do on offense and defense.
Okay.
And you can see this even in college football right now. When it comes down to, I know why, but I think people kind of do it a little bit too late for me. When it comes down to November, December, you will see this more. Teams tend to run the ball more in December and November is because the team is banged up. It's too cold where the weather, especially if they're playing outdoors, pretty much all those games are outdoor in Minnesota. Arizona, they stay a little, it's different, warm. The weather's different. But in a way, November and December, it's like a run. It's like a run month. It's like stop the run and run. And you see the run category tends to go up times 10. And it's because either teams, like I said, either teams are banged up or they were back onto the weather. And they want to run out the clock. They want to kill the clock. They want to be on the field all day. They want to play keep away. So that's something that it's going to be more of a hyper focus, I think, in these 2 months for Seattle. Run the ball, stop the run.
So for you, you knew that they were running the ball more in November and December. You had to really get your mind right in them trenches, huh?
Definitely, man. I had to. Hey, man, Pete used to say it's not an eating contest. I'm like, yes, it is.
Right now in the NFL, who's your favorite team? If you had to pick one team, you'd be like, yo, that's the team.
I would have to say Detroit Lions. I'd say the Detroit Lions because when you watch the Detroit Lions, and I always go back to this team game. The receivers is not getting the ball. The receivers are blocking like they linemen, and they're mad. They trying to wrestle you. They trying to body slam you. It's like when you got mean receivers. Oh man, that's dangerous. So dangerous. So dangerous for the opposing team. Sorry.
Right. You like the Detroit Lions, huh?
I like them, man. I'm telling you, man. They like a motorcycle game. Yeah. Man. You don't see that a lot.
Hey, right now, the San Francisco 49ers, they struggling. San Francisco 49ers.
I think it's injuries.
Injuries, okay. That's fair.
Injuries, and I think their windows is closed. Yeah. They window is closed. They had to cash in on 2 Super Bowls, and it didn't happen for them.
Hey, can we ask you this though, Bane? Because a lot of people say, like me, say the Super Bowl hangover. The Super Bowl. Once you go to the Super Bowl, when you come back, people want to hold out and people don't want to do this. Let me ask you: is the Super Bowl hangover real?
I think so because when you get to that top of the mountain, you're the best team. You're one of the best players in your position. Your contract is up. You want to get something for the labor you put in on the field. It happens to every team. You only could keep with so many people unless people take some pay cuts.
Did it happen? Did it happen to you when you played?
Did I take a pay cut?
No. Did it happen to you as far as was the Super Bowl hangover for y'all kind of real?
Oh yeah, definitely. After the first Super Bowl, you seen guys, on the team. They came, they went. The second Super Bowl, guys, they was there, came and went, and yeah, after that, it was just like, everybody they want to get their money, which they should. You should go out there, go out there and try to get as much as you can.
Right. Well,
but at the same time, you have to understand when you take so much, somebody got to go.
Hey, you've seen that happen too, huh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you see that happen too, right? When somebody takes so much, somebody got to go, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, well, Bang, look here, man. Always appreciate you jumping on with us, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you, brother.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yes, sir.
Is that you got that KJ internet today?
Man, you too, man. Y'all take care, man.
Okay, brother. I'll call you. I don't know what was going on today.
I just realized, I'm like, wait a minute. I don't think that's us. I think that's the other.
You think that's us?
I said that about 5 minutes ago. I don't know who it is.
Oh, it might be both of us?
I don't know. It's a lot of wind out here.
Oh, it's got to be you then. You got that wind out there. We were struggling for a second, man. Hey, happy Thanksgiving to you, man. Y'all, are you cooking at the house?
Nah, I'm not cooking. I'm watching games and drinking apple cider. I'm that kitchen for it. Not for me. Yeah.
Hey, you gonna have some macaroni and cheese, some cranberry sauce, some stuffing?
All that. Nah, not stuffing, dressing.
Dressing. That's right.
Yeah. Nah, stuffing ain't for me.
Oh, listen. Real quick, here's a question for you. I'm over here.
Yeah.
5 times the Seahawks will have a rest disadvantage against their opponent this season. What I mean by that is these are teams that just came off a bye week. The Arizona Cardinals just came off a bye week. They had to play them. The Jets are coming off a bye week. They got. What do you think about that? What is that like when you got to play against a team that's coming off a bye week?
It can be a good thing, or it could be a bad thing. Like
Why?
You can get too much rest, or you can not have enough rest at all. So
is there such thing as too much rest?
Like fired up or sluggish, huh?
Can you remember a time when you played where your team came back sluggish after a bye week?
Man, I'm at to look at the schedule. There's been so many.
You've had a lot of byes, huh?
Yeah, been a lot of byes, man.
Yeah.
I can't remember any particular though, man. But I was telling my wife a story last night. Y'all ready to hear one?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So, I think it was after our second Super Bowl, right? And I'm going outside. We at the VMAC. I think they still call it the VMAC. We outside, and I'm about to go run up the hill and everything, right? And so I see Percy out there.
Percy Harvin?
He was out there working out. Percy Harvin, right?
Yep.
And he was working out there, right? And I was like, Percy, hey man, come run the hill, about 2 or 3 times with me, man. And he turned around so fast. Boom, let's go. I said, oh damn, I ain't trying to race you up the hill because I for sure ain't gonna beat you up this hill, right? So we get at the line, right? And we call, he called, he said, all right, set, go, right? So he said, set, go, right? And you ever heard a horse, like one of them fast Kentucky Derby run? Like they hit the dirt, they'd be like, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
That's how his feet sound when he was hitting that hill. And I was like, oh my God, like this dude is a cyborg, man. Like he ran up the hill and his eyes was bloodshot red. And he was like upset about something, and he was hitting the hill with just like hitting his arms, and I'm looking at him, I'm like, because I'm running up the hill, and he zoomed past me, and I'm looking, I'm like, damn, I wish I could run like that, right?
Right.
And he came down, we ran about 2 or 3 of them, and I was like, Percy, you want to get again? Like, let's go. And I was like, dang, bro, this is it. I can't run with this dude no more, man. I'm like, man, I'm at the, yeah.
Hey, is in all your years of football, is Percy Harvin one of the best athletes you've ever seen?
Definitely. He had a common, it was interesting, man. It was like Marshawn, right? Like those two dudes are very similar. Like they had a combination of speed, power, quickness. Like it's like they had everything you would want in an athlete. They had it all like in them. Like, cause you got some guys that can lift in the weight room and just lift like 800 pounds. They're like, boom, right? And they go on the field and be like, bro, that 800 pounds ain't transferring on the field like it did in the weight room. With like Percy, oh man, whatever he lift, he can move you on the field. And he can run past you. He can juke you. It was like nothing that he couldn't do. Super, like I said, man. Yeah, one of the different athlete, man.
All right, Bang. Well, hey,
Yep.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, man.
Yep, you too, man. You
All
too,
right, man.
Hey,
Well,
hey, dressing, no stuffing.
No, dressing, no stuffing. All right, Bang. Tell the family hello, brother.
All right, you too. Yep.
All right, bro. Here's the X and O's. Hey, for the holidays, man, stay away from them conversations. Stay away from politics. Stay away from religion. We gotta quit doing all that. You know what I mean? Enjoy your holidays this season. Bite your tongue a little bit. Sometimes it's better to take the high road. If they go low, you go high, and everything works out. Save that argument. Save for peace. Look, tomorrow's not promised. Enjoy your holidays. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Appreciate you rocking with me. Love you for that. And as always, be kind.